Okay, we're back. Yeah, it was. I was talking about Die Hard movie. Yeah, great interaction between Die Hard 2, I think. No, it was Die Hard 3. Die Hard 3. Okay. Die Hard 2 is more like in a winter, airport runway, right? That's Die Hard 2. Die Hard 3 was L. Jackson in Manhattan, right? Central Park driving scene. Okay, okay. Yeah, great interaction between African American and Caucasian American, right? Yeah, good stuff. And then Superman 3, this August Gorman, something like that, the character, African American computer programmer, right? Initially unemployed. So, yeah, August Gorman, I don't remember the actor's name, famous actor, right? He was in Saturday Night Live, right? Yeah. Great comedian, African American, okay. I don't know his name, okay, so. But I know he's famous. Saturday Night Live alumnus. So he and Superman, great interaction between white guy, black guy. Okay, yeah, that's great. So in this movie, in the Back to the Future, yeah, there's this African American band, right? Very handsome African American gentleman, right? Singing what Earth Angel, right? Dancing scene. That was very well done. Okay, but in contrast to that, Back to the Future, first one. Okay, this Animal House, they had this dancing scene too in this Fred house, Delta Fred house, Animal House. Okay, but the African American band was playing this shout. That scene was not well done at all. Okay, I had to stop watching this movie because it's so horribly done. Okay, first of all, yeah, African American band leader. I'm sure he's a handsome guy, but he did not wash. I don't think he washed his face very well. Okay, directors, they should make sure the actors wash their face because he kind of look dirty. All right. And in contrast to that, in Back to the Future movie, yeah, very handsome, clean African American musical bands. Okay. Oh, that's great. Okay. So, but Animal House, the dancing scene, it was not well done. It was horribly done. Okay. So I had to stop watching that movie. And also this unnecessary kissing, right? Kissing scene of this guy and girl. Oh, I could not watch that. It was so untastefully done. Okay, so well. So I'm not sure what movie I'll be watching after this episode. Do you have any recommendations? More National Lampoon, maybe. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Maybe some martial art movie. The thing with martial art movies, okay, I like martial art scenes, but otherwise it gets too boring, right? They don't have very good stories. Typical martial art movies, okay. Martial art scenes are great, but the storyline tend to be flat in martial art movies. Okay, they tend to be boring to watch. There are some exceptions, of course, but they tend to be very boring, except for martial art scenes. I may finish up watching this Back to the Future one. Okay, yeah, just kind of incest a little bit, right? This Marty's mother, who's young because he went back to the past using time machine, and this Marty's mother hitting on him, kind of incestuous, right? I might finish watching that movie, okay, because it's so fun. Good story. And the special effects. Beautifully done, right? This time machine. all this electricity, right? These parks, so beautifully filmed. The cinematography, right? Amazing. Probably it's made in 1990s, right? Yeah. I was in Korea back then. Okay, we take 5 minutes break, and then maybe I'll tell you some army stories. Maybe. Okay, we'll see. Oh, yeah. So this Animal House, I guess they try to be inclusive. They want some African Americans play some characters in the movie. Okay, that's great. Diversity, inclusion, that's great. But they should have made sure the director should have made sure the actors, no matter what race they are, okay, wash their faces and just look clean. Okay, yeah, and no unnecessary kissing scenes. Okay, that was so unnecessary. White boy, white girl. Okay, kissing like in the dancing scene, that was just unnecessary. Okay, so I that really grossed me out. So gross out film, right? So I had to stop watching the movie. Okay, what was I thinking? But there was some funny scenes, really hilarious scenes, like peeping tom kind of. That was insanely funny. Okay, so maybe I'll continue to watch that movie at some later time, maybe a month, 2 months from now, maybe. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, some goods and bads in any movies, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So army story, huh? Sure. Before that, some preliminaries. I don't. My body is very sensitive about temperature and also moisture. Okay, kind of rhymes, huh? So when I was in Los Angeles, California for 3 years, after 3 years, my body started to have some constipation issue. It's too hot, too dry. Los Angeles, California, okay. Too hot, too dry. So I started have serious constipation issue. Okay. So that's one of the reasons I left Los Angeles and moved to San Jose, California. Yeah, it's cooler, it's more rain, Northern California, okay, as opposed to Southern California, right? So yeah, and I joined the US Army. Okay. So when I was in the U.S. Army, we deployed to Afghanistan. It's like hot, too dry. So I started having constipation like 3 months, the last 3 months, right? And it became very serious. Okay. Hemorrhoid, constipation, it was miserable. All right. Last 3 months, it was like literally pain in the castor. Okay. But I finished deployment and we all came back together as a unit after 1 year. All right. Because if we have good food, like once a month, I think, some Friday, right? We had king crab, right? We had big fat steaks, but not enough vegetables and fruits. So the last 3 months, I suffered some serious constipation issue. Okay, it was miserable. Oh. But after we came back to Fort Hood, Texas, yeah, plenty of fruits, vegetables, right? So it went away in a matter of months. Okay, constipation issue gone. I don't have that issue anymore. Okay, after 1 month, after we got back from Afghanistan to Fort Hood, Texas, no more constipation issue. Okay, after a month, I got totally healed up. PTSD? No, no PTSD. Why? I've never been in combat zone. Well, combat veteran, of course, but I haven't been actually in a combat. Okay. The only time I used my M16, AR-15, okay, Army Rifle 15, M16, was to recertify, yeah, shooting range, paper target, okay. That was the only time we used it, okay. Yeah. Yeah. What else? Some Hollywood stories, Los Angeles experience. Well, mostly, yeah, I did went to auditions. I did go to auditions, okay, and mostly student films, community theaters, right? Yeah, I had good time. Yeah, yeah. Acting is fun, right? Yeah. Very therapeutic, entertaining. Yeah, I'm not in the mood of storytelling. Okay, this daytime, it's not nighttime. Okay, so it's too bright, right? So when I was in Hollywood, I mean Los Angeles, California. Okay, yeah, some people suggest me to take this accent removal classes because I have accent, right? But I was like, no, no, I don't want to remove my accent. It's, being a Korean American is part of me, heritage, and I love being Asian, and I don't want to hide. I don't want to pretend I'm somebody else that I'm not. So yeah, no accent correction class. I don't think so. They understand me fine, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm Korean American. I grew up in Korea as a child for 18 years. Okay, so it's part of my personal history. I do not want to hide it. Oh yeah? Yeah, some people change their first name. Okay, my first name is Honki. All right, it's a Korean name, not very common name, but there are some other Koreans whose name is Honki. Some governmental official. Okay, yeah, also same last name too. Okay, but it's not very common name, but it's there. Okay, yeah. So in my past, yeah, some American friends of mine, hey man, why don't you change your Korean name to some American name like John, Tom, I don't know, like Daniel or Henry, huh? But I said no. I love my first name. Yeah, it's Korean name, but I don't want to change my name. No, my parents gave me this name. I think it's very beautiful name. Okay, so I'm not gonna change my name. Just call me Lee. So mostly I go by my last name. Okay, but some friends of mine they want to call me by my first name. This American tradition, right? Between friends, they call by first name, right? Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, yeah, call me by first name, no problem. Okay, but my first name Huhnkie. Okay, it's kind of longer, 7 letters. But Lee, my last name Lee, 3 letters. Okay, so it's easier for me to type, also pronounce, as opposed to 2 syllables, just 1 syllable. Okay, so mostly I go by my last name. Why? It's just easier. But I love my first name, last name. I love my parents giving me first name. Okay, accent. Yeah, well, it's part of me. Okay, people understand me just fine. Okay, with all my accent, they understand me. 99.999% of time. Yeah. What else? It will take 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, this statistical data, copying and pasting, very mechanical process. But so I didn't quite want to do that this morning, but I did it and it's done, and I'm very happy about it. Okay, it's something I had to do. Okay, because I think they're very interesting statistical data that people find very interesting. Okay, it's done, so I'm very happy about it. Data gathering in Book of Proverbs, King Solomon, Jewish Israelite, right? Yeah, he wrote somewhere in Book of Proverbs. Okay, yeah, this lazy person. He hunted, he got the meat, some deer meat, okay? But he's too lazy to cook it. So yeah, I remember that, okay? It's their lesson, Book of Proverbs, Old Testament Bible, okay? So yeah, I went out there in the internet, okay? I get all the data. But if I'm too lazy to copy and paste to the paper we are writing, okay? Yeah, it's not right, okay? So yeah, this morning I exercised diligence and discipline, and I did copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay, how many of them? Like 10, 15 of them. Okay, it's not just copy and paste. There's web page, right? I have to convert that to PDF, and then open that PDF file up, and then with mouse screenshot, right? This rectangle, copy, and then paste into this paper we are writing. Okay, and write a sentence describing this data, and then footnote, copy and paste the website address. Did that for like 20 times. Okay, very mechanical process, but it's done. Right. I did that in Saturday morning. Okay, Thanksgiving weekend. All right, so I own my leisure here. All right. Work and play, right? Yeah. Discipline. Dualism. Minus plusism. Okay. Before play, you have to work. Minus plus. Pain, pleasure. Right? Humanology. Right? Yeah. Well, most likely, yeah, next paper after this paper will be about dualism and copiomology. Okay. The core humanology concept. Okay. All right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. All right. We are doing very good jobs for the next generation. Right? Hmm. Yeah. Thank you for your time. Thank you. We'll take 5 minutes. Yeah. Uh, so one of the things that this NPR show, National Public Radio, that I listened to this morning after the job was done in this riding session, yeah, I went to gas station to buy hot dogs. Not right next to the gas station, the liquor store. Okay, to buy vodka. Okay, yeah. One of the stories I listened to three stories. One was about mushing. What is mushing in Alaska? It's about yeah dog sleds. Yeah, dogs, huskies. They're like wolves, domesticated wolves. Okay, very beautiful dogs. Some of them have blue eyes. Okay, huskies. Yeah, doing mushing story. Some female lady. Okay, interesting story. Encounter with polar bears. Okay, another story about was about this Jewish guy. I guess he was like Hasidic or Orthodox Judaism most likely in New York. Okay, so it was interesting story. Okay, another story about this rock star, famous band member. I don't remember what band that was. Okay, but yeah, some drug addiction story. Okay, and he became a father and found refound meaning of life. Okay, he has a daughter. Okay, he got married. Yeah, but he used to have some drug problem, drug addiction. Okay, so why do some people take drugs to get high? I guess it's because they are bored. Maybe it's same reason I drink alcohol. Well, the thing is, yeah, alcohol versus drugs like heroin, marijuana. I don't know. Okay, but some strong drugs like heroin or methamphetamine, like crystal meth or opium. Okay, those kind of drug addiction. Well, they're not proven. They're not. They didn't pass the test of time and space. Okay, that's why it's still they're mostly illegal. Okay, maybe marijuana too. It's just way too strong. Okay, but alcohol, tobacco, yeah, they're drugs. They are psychoactive agents. Okay, yeah, but alcohol and tobacco withstood the test of time and space culturally. Okay, over a long period of time. Jesus drank. God smoked. Okay, yeah. Well, in Christianity, as a Christian, I say that's just seal of approval. Okay, Jesus drank. He turned the first miracle he conducted was in a wedding. He turned water to wine. Okay, and later on in this age and era of anti-alcoholism, right? Some pastors say, "No, there was not wine. There was grape juice." I disagree. Okay, some pastors say, "No, there was not wine. There was grape juice." Okay, yeah, because they wanna be mainstream, okay? So anti-alcoholism, they just gave in, okay, cave in, right? But some churches doing this, what, Eucharist, Eucharism, right? They use actual real red wine, okay, as opposed to grape juice. Most churches they use grape juice in this Eucharist, okay. Oh boy, the church that I've been to, they actually use red wine. I think it was Mormon church, LDS, Latter Day Saint. Okay, I think so. When was that? Well, 4 years ago, I think. 5 years ago. I think it was in Alaska. Old school, right? LDS, yeah, Latter Day Saint, Mormon, the very American Christianity, right? Goods and bads, right? Yeah. I do appreciate LDS. I do have Mormon Bible somewhere. Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, I have Mormon. Yeah, let's read the Mormon Bible, shall we? I do appreciate Mormonism, LDS. Yeah, LDS kids, sometimes they used to stop by my house, knock on the door. Back in the days when I didn't have any hobbies, I would invite them in. Okay. Yeah, they're cool. Good kids. Very good kids. High quality. Okay. Yeah. So this is Mormon Bible. Okay. Let me read that. And thus they did prosper and become far more wealthy than those who did not belong to their church. Really. For those who did not belong to their church did indulge themselves in sorceries and in idolatry or idleness and in babblings and in envying and strife, wearing costly apparel, being lifted up in the pride of their own eyes, persecuting, lying, thieving, robbing, committing whoredoms, and murdering, and all manner of wickedness. Nevertheless, The law was put in force upon all those who did transgress it, inasmuch as it was possible. And it came to pass that by thus exercising the law upon them, every man suffering according to that which he had done, they became more still, and durst not commit any wickedness, if it were known. Therefore there was much peace among the people of Nephi until the fifth year of the reign of the judges. Okay. Yeah, beautifully written. Yeah, I love Quran. I love Mormon Bible. Okay, they're cool. They are shorter than Bible. They're smaller than Bible. Okay, so I didn't read them cover to cover. Okay, it's in my list. Right. Yeah, yeah. Mormons, they're amazing people. They're fantastic. LDS, they call themselves elders, young kids. Okay, yeah, they're fantastic. Okay, so yeah, high quality Americans, LDS youngsters. I don't like this term. They call themselves elders because they're not old. They're young. Okay, but good kids. I bless them. Okay, they're fantastic. Yeah. High quality Americans. Okay, this LDS pilgrims, missionaries. Okay, high quality. Okay, I met many. Okay, very very high quality young people. Mighty proud. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, drug addiction, okay, they're bored, right? Yeah, I drink alcohol, I smoke cigarettes because I'm bored, okay, but we're doing something very productive like this humanology series. When I was writing, copying and pasting all this statistical data, I did not drink, I didn't smoke cigarette, okay, for maybe 1.5 hours. Yeah, I just did it, alright, yeah. But alcohol and tobacco, I think that's fine, alright. But when it comes to drugs, okay, it's too dangerous, right? So drug addiction, right? Why do they drugs? They do drugs. Yeah, I guess they're bored. So solution, education. All right. Yeah, I do drink alcohol. I smoke cigarettes. Okay, but because I happen to be educated, right? Yeah, we do mathematics, physics, studying foreign languages, exercising, like running, dumbbells, martial arts, dancing, singing. Okay, it's education. Okay, so yeah, to deal with our leftover time, right? Yeah, we don't commit any crimes. We don't fool around, right? Yeah, so education is the solution, right? For everything. Okay. Everything. Every single world problem, one single solution, wisdom, knowledge, education. Okay. Just like King Solomon said, right? Money is not solution, no. Just like Mr. Jesus said, okay? King Solomon, Mr. Jesus. Yeah, money, yeah, no. Wisdom, metaphysicality, okay? Yeah, knowledge, wisdom, okay? It's better than money, gold, mammon, okay? So I agree with those Jewish people. Solomon, Jesus, they're all Jews. I agree with that. Right. Yeah, this talk show host, now remember their names. Mark Levin, Michael Savage, Benjamin, Ben Shapiro, and Dennis Prager. Okay, they're all Jews. AM, conservative talk shows. They're all Jews. Okay. Yeah, they're great. Yeah. I'm not anti-Semitic. I talk some Jewish jokes, but they're cool. Okay. So, right, we'll take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So what time is it now? 2 o'clock. Yeah, I guess it's been about 2 hours since we began. Uh, yeah, typically in this humanoid episode, we do like 3 hours or less, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna eat hot dogs. What movie would I be watching? Back to the Future? Uh, I watched it like too many times before, so not sure. Yeah, maybe some documentaries, maybe. Yeah. I'm in a very good mood. Okay. I got this statistical data, copy and paste, very mechanical, drudgery, this toil and moil, this mechanical kind of job done and over with. So I'm very happy. Okay. So next section in this paper will be about interpretation of those data. Okay. Space-time coordinate transformation. Okay. So they'll be very exciting. Yeah. Yeah. So we do our job. We do what we can to educate the next generation, right? Passing on the knowledge that we learned from previous generation. Okay. We are doing our job. Okay. So that's all that matters. Okay. Whether the papers I write, we write together, whether it become mainstream or not, well, it's up to God. It's up to the people. Yeah. Limited liability like Prophet Jonah because we are not sons and daughters of God. Okay. We are not Jesuses. Right? Yeah, we are children of God, but we are not like that level Jesus. Okay. In charge of saving the humanity. No, we are more like prophets. Limited liability prophets. We just get it out there so that people can read it, and that's it. If they don't read it, our papers, well, it's their problem. Right? I do submit to academic journals. They have rejected it. Right? Where is their problem? Okay, so we do our job and that's it. We move on, right? Because we have so many ideas to write about. Okay, because for 2 years, well, as for me, for my entire life, 4 decades of my life, yeah, I have learned so much. So it's time to share this cumulus corpus, accumulated knowledge with the rest of the world, next generation. Okay, so I'm doing my job. All right, so whether people read it or not, they accept my paper or not, our papers or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, I do my job. That's it. Okay, yeah, we move on. Yeah, I don't advertise. Okay, yeah, like this John the Baptist in New Testament. Okay, yeah, there's this voice crying out loud. I'm crying out loud, not loud, loud. In the desert. Okay, yeah, repent. The kingdom of heaven is near. Right, out in the desert. Yeah, this voice in the middle of the desert. That's kind of how I made this movie, Therapy for Metaphobia. All right. Yeah, I wasn't quite preaching the word of God. I was like more criticizing Christianity. Okay. It kind of rhymes, huh? Right. But I did filmed this movie, Therapy for Metaphobia in the desert, Mojave Desert. I love desert. Right. It's just that I'm very sensitive about temperature and moisture. Okay. Rhymes too. Yeah, so yeah, but I was in Los Angeles, California for 3 years and I did film therapy for metaphobia, mostly in Mojave Desert, Mojave, California. Okay. About 3 hours away from east of Los Angeles. Okay. Yeah, during the weekends, I'll go there. Right. Maybe I can tell you some story about that. Okay. So I found the cheapest motel in Mojave. Okay. And they had some cockroaches. Okay. And they were pretty big. Sometimes they would crawl up to my bed. So yeah, hey man, yeah, would you give me another room? Yeah, because there's too many cockroaches crawling on my bed. Okay, that was the year 2007. Okay, 2007, 2008. Okay, so they gave me another room upstairs. Okay, yeah, less cockroaches. They don't quite crawl up to my bed. Okay, good. Yeah, there were some cockroaches in the hotel. Okay, so yeah, went to the desert. Okay, just by myself. All right, with yeah, gallons of water. All right, yeah, a lot of water. Some sandwiches. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, and then come back to the parking lot and get back to Los Angeles. Get back to work during the weekdays. Okay. Yeah, filming was done during the weekends. Right. So on Friday night, yeah, I'll start driving. Okay, go to Mojave Desert from Los Angeles, California, where I have come to program job. Okay, I didn't tell anybody about this movie that I was making. Okay, during the weekday nights, yeah, digitization from this mini DV cassette tape, magnetic tape. Okay, yeah, it was Panasonic DVX, quasi professional camera, right? Very good camera. Okay, Panasonic DVX. I love that camera. Okay, yeah. 24p, right? Squeezed, right? Very good camera. Okay, but it took me a fortune, right? $2,700, 2,000, nearly 3 grand. I had to take bank loan to buy the camera. Okay, brand new, right? Very good camera. I love the camera. Okay, but after the filmmaking and editing is done, what did I do with the camera? I dumped it to the dumpster. Why? When was the last time I had a camera? I think it was in, okay, Fort Hood, Texas, right? I finished editing this movie in Fort Hood, Texas when I was in Army barracks. Okay, so after my Army career, yeah, I guess I carried that camera and laptop computer, desktop tower computer. I guess I took that to Michigan when I studied for law school, Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ypsilanti, Michigan. Okay, but from Michigan to Alaska 5 years ago, yeah. So last time I had that camera, I was in Michigan. I just dumped it, dumpster. I trashed it. My desktop computer with all this raw footage and software. Okay, Cubase, dongle, USB key. Okay, and camera, mini DV. I just dumped it to dumpster and then I came to Alaska 5 years ago. Okay, so last time I had the camera with me, I think it was in Michigan. Okay, I do think I carried those cameras and mini DV from Fort Hood, Texas to Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ypsilanti, Michigan. Okay, just in case. Okay, yeah, but I just got rid of everything. Okay, why? Because it's so done and over with. It's become a baggage, luggage. It costs more money to keep with me. Trash it, okay. Why didn't I resell it, sell it, make some more money? I didn't have time. Alright. I had enough money, okay, so to survive for a couple of months in Alaska, okay. Applying for jobs, right? I don't have time to resell all this. My Hawaii t-shirts collection in Michigan, I had many. 3 dozen, okay. Sunglasses, yeah, 3 dozen. Okay, I just put them all in the dumpster. Okay, why? How come I did not donate or sell it? I didn't have time, and I had enough money to survive for 3 months of applying for jobs in Alaska. Get it done and over with. So put them in the dumpster. Everything. That was 5 years ago. from Michigan to Alaska, moving. Yeah, kind of exodus in a sense because yeah, Lower 48 became too liberalistic. Okay, during President Barack Obama's. It was year of 2015. Okay, 5 years ago. Yeah, yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and tell you some more stories. Okay, interesting stories. Yeah. Some scenes in this movie, Therapy for Metaphobia. Okay, it was filmed in Texas, like Odessa, Texas, somewhere around Clinton, Texas. Okay, so yeah, maybe I tell you some of that. Okay, yeah, some scenes, final scenes, some voice recording. Okay, it was done in Texas when I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, yeah, but mostly in California, like Los Angeles, California downtown. Initial scenes, mostly Mojave Desert, Red Rock Canyon Park, which is state park, beautiful rock formation. Okay, mostly in Mojave, Texas. I mean Mojave, California. Okay, some Los Angeles downtown California, but final scenes, yeah, Texas, Odessa, Texas, or somewhere around Clinton, Texas. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and I tell you some filming behind the scene, the making of Therapy for Metrophoria. That was done in Texas. Okay. Very interesting story. Okay, all right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it was like 9 years ago, like 2011, maybe 10 years ago, 2010. So I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas after basic combat training, AIT, Advanced Individual Training in Georgia, right? Then I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, okay? And after a year or so, okay, it was July 4th weekend, okay? Before that, I went to San Antonio Film Festival and all these movies, San Antonio Film Festival, okay? I thought, yeah, I can do better, way better than those indie filmmakers. Okay, some of them are very good, okay, but others kind of mediocre. Okay, so July 4th weekend, yeah, I drove down to Los Angeles, California, where I put all my filming equipment and desktop computers. Okay, and I forgot to bring my key to this public storage, this tamper-proof locker. Tamper-proof lock. Okay, I have my public storage ID card. Okay, so I went to Home Depot and rented this boat locker. It took me 3 hours to inch by inch, millimeter by millimeter. Okay, after 3 hours, I got it open. Okay, because I forgot to bring the key. Okay. And I got not mini DVs, but the laptop computer. I mean, desktop tower computer and the dongle, key dongle to this musical software Cubase, Steinberg Cubase, okay, and camera, Panasonic DVX, okay. That's all I needed to finish editing computer. This movie, Therapy for Metaphor. So I brought it back in, okay. So mini DV, yeah, it was all there, still in the storage. And I called my storage, okay, later on. Yeah, I canceled my account. You can sell or discard all the mini DBs or whatever in the storage, okay? So that those mini DBs it may still in somebody's possession, I don't know. Or maybe it's some garbage dumpster, landfill somewhere. Okay. Treasure trove, maybe, maybe not. Okay. It depends on whether this movie become mainstream or not. Okay. So yeah, mini DB, yeah, I didn't carry it with me to Fort Worth, Texas. It got sold or discarded from public storage, okay? It was in San Fernando Valley. Okay. Yeah, but I didn't need that because all main footage was digitized in my desktop computer. Okay. Of course, I dumped it in Michigan. Okay, so I don't have it with me. So whatever. Okay. So when I was in Mojave, California, yeah, I had my birthday party by myself in Mojave Desert. I did film myself. Okay. Hey, it's my birthday. I'm in Mojave Desert making this movie, Therapy for Metaphobia. Okay. Yeah, I had this cone from dollar store and this baby, this straw, whatever. Okay, but I didn't drink. No, when I was filming, no, I was sober, stone cold sober. Okay, just water, some sandwiches, protein bars, maybe. Okay, yeah. Because some people ask me, "Hey, when you were making this movie, were you drunk? Were you in drugs?" No, I was not. I was stone cold sober. Okay, it's Mojave Desert. Right? I call it dehydrate, right? You cannot afford that. I was all by myself. Parked my car in the parking lot and carrying this filming equipment like tripod, camera, gallon of water, some food, okay. No, no alcohol, no nothing, no drugs. No. Yeah, cigarettes. I don't think so. I don't think I was smoking at the time. Okay. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, it was just Tongo Soba because you had to hike like 30 minutes from the parking lot to get to that filming spot location. Okay. Way down there. Okay. So it's a hiking trail. Okay. Mojave Desert. Beautiful. Yeah. So there's no time for drinking alcohol. No, just water, some food. because it's 30 minutes way from down there from parking lot. Okay, so filming equipment and stuff. So I celebrated my birthday in the filming spot somewhere. Okay, but there was filmed in mini DV. Okay, if somebody still has it, maybe it's in the landfill. Doesn't matter. Okay, so some behind the story. Okay. Odessa, Texas. Yeah, so when I was driving from Fort Hood, Texas to Los Angeles, California to get back my equipment to finish editing this movie before we deployed to Afghanistan. Okay. Just like year 2011, 9 years ago. Okay. Yeah, I saw this when I was driving on the highway, interstate highway. Yeah, there's some windmills, wind power fans. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That kind of reminded me some beginning scene in this movie. Spoiler alert. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this windmill in California, right? Was it Palmdale or it was not Palm Spring? Yeah, some Palmdale somewhere between Los Angeles, California and Mojave, California. Okay. Yeah, some windmill. Okay, wind farming. Yeah, passage of time, right? Yeah. There was some of that in Odessa, Texas. I think it was Odessa, Texas. I saw that when I was driving to from Fort Hood, Texas to Los Angeles, California. Okay. Okay, maybe I finish film the last scenes in Odessa, Texas. Okay, and I did some weekends. Okay, before we deferred to Afghanistan. Okay, yeah, some weekends I would drive from Fort Hood, Texas to Odessa, Texas. Okay, yeah, to make this final scenes in this movie. Seraph Metaphobia. It's in YouTube. It's for free. Okay. And yeah, what I did, yeah, gradual progression. Three windmills, windmills, one windmill. Okay, so I'm sitting in this lotus kind of Buddhist style underground. Okay, my hair short because I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, so junior soldier. All right. So yeah, after all these years, I learned a lesson. Okay, maybe there's God. Maybe Jesus is Christ. Kind of. It's that kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, it's like long shot, then medium shot, short shot, okay, gradual progression of zooming in, progression, okay, so I would install this tripod and DVX, right, Panasonic DVX camera, right angle, okay. I'll install this camera setting far away, okay, and run all the way around there and pose lotus style this sitting on the ground, okay, near a cliff, okay. And go all the way back and grab my camera and tripod and make it locate it closer, install it closer, and start filming. Go run all the way back there, same place, lotus sitting, and then run all the way back, grab my camera and tripod, put in some closer place. Okay, a lot of leg work, a lot of running, right? So that's how I made this movie all by myself. Okay, so it's done and over with. Finished editing, up, submitted to 50 different film festivals. Five of them accepted that movie. Okay, and then we deployed to Afghanistan. Okay? Very romantic, right? Yeah. No SEX, but still very romantic. Yeah. I did one more thing though. Before I was finishing editing this movie, okay, I tried to be special forces. I did not get accepted, of course. Okay. I dropped out. All right. So yeah, I didn't get into special forces, but I did make this movie, finished it. Then we deployed to Afghanistan. Okay. Then we came back to Fort Hood, Texas after 1 year. Right. After 1 year in Fort Hood, Texas, final year in my active duty 4 year Army service, I got out. Then I started driving to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I studied law school career. Okay. I graduated in 2 years. Not summa cum laude, or no, barely 3.0 GPA, barely. Okay, barely over 3.0. Okay, but I finished in 2 years. Okay, I don't know anybody else in America finished their law school career in 2 years. I don't know. Okay, but I did. Then I came to Alaska. That was 5 years ago. Okay, romantic, right? Yeah. The rest is history, okay? Yeah, I passed the bar exam after 3 years, something like that, okay? 2 years ago, alright? I got a lawyer job, okay? And I ran for Alaska State Senate. I failed to get elected, okay? And then I started writing all these academic papers, okay? Since last August, 3 months ago, okay? And yeah, we keep living, surviving, thriving, okay? I keep writing these papers. We'll do it together, okay? So. Yeah, the history still goes on, okay? The rest is history, it still goes on, right? Yeah, I keep on writing. Okay. Happy holidays. Thank you. Bye.